Today we'll take a look at the setup block set. So it is all laid out in foam, so everything is nicely separated. We do have our 1, 2, 3 block. And I also appreciate that everything on here is well labeled in large lettering, so you can easily see it. Looks like these last two that are smaller than the 1/8 are only labeled on the top. There's a 3/32 and a 1/16. Those are pretty small, and that would be pretty tiny print to put on the edge anyway. So here's our 3/4. We can see it is labeled on two sides. And if we match that up with a 1/4, then we should be able to make a 1-inch tall block. And you can see it is narrower than it is wide. We do have an arrow right here to let us know what measurement we should be looking for. And we can see together they do make 1 inch exactly. This is our 1, 2, 3 block. Pretty much everything I do starts with 1, 2, 3 blocks. So we got 1 inch on this side, 3 inches on this side, and 2 inches on this side. So again, perfect 1 inch, perfect 2 inches, and a perfect 3 inches. So that is excellent. Now for aluminum, this is actually a fairly heavy block. I'm used to these setup blocks being a little bit lighter. That usually means that this is a denser aluminum, which means that it's going to last longer. What we can also get out of this, because we have our two 1-inch blocks now, we can set those guys down, and we'll know if we lay a piece of metal across it, that will be a perfect 1-inch gap from side to side. So if we're going to be welding this guy together, we want to make sure it is exact. We can use those setup blocks to do that, and there won't be any second guessing. A lot faster than measuring, a lot better than taking something like on this side, tacking that on, and then trying to bend it up, because then you'll be weakening that weld. And plus, just having something consistent that you can use across your work can make your work a lot faster. And we can keep on doing the same thing. So here we got a 1/2 inch, and add a 3/8, and we can add a 1/8. And we've got another 1-inch block. I mostly do welding, and aluminum is great for that because you cannot stick steel onto aluminum, so you don't have to worry about welding to it. But of course, you can use it with woodworking, anything like that. If you need to set up a fence very quickly and very precisely, you can do that with a tape measure. Doing that precisely can take a little bit of work with a setup block. Just take the block, set it up against the blade, and then slap the fence against it. So a very quick way of getting a very precise measurement. So yeah, I like the precision. I like the red coloring on there, that red anodized finish. Love the large lettering. Overall, that is a very nice set of setup blocks.